All right, you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy JD on 3, and as always, it's always an official JD's production. Now look here, we are back with another install. I'm doing the MadMan Ryker, or you can go to madmanwrenchworks.com. He's got this splitter. There it is, MadMan, and I was lucky enough for him to send me another. I ain't gonna lie, guys, I ain't no mechanic or nothing like that. I pretty much messed up the first one, and he said, it's okay, I'm gonna send you another. So you guys already know customer service is on par when you order with him. So yeah, I messed it up, but we're gonna do it again. So let's go ahead and get into this thing. All right, guys, so inside the box in here, like I said, he sent me a whole nother one. So you see the brand new splitter. It looks beautiful, it looks gorgeous, all that stuff, not a ding in sight. Now I'm gonna show you guys this old one that I got that I just didn't do right. And like I said, he sent me another one. So this is what the old one looks like. You can see how it got messed up. But really, all in all, if you're wondering if the product itself is a good product, it is, because even though it dragged on the ground and everything, I could literally put it side by side. You know what I'm saying? I could literally probably use it again without too much of a, you know, there is some damage to it, but it held up pretty good. So if you guys are wondering about the quality, it's made of good quality and it's strong. So anyways, let's get into the actual install of this.
All right, you guys. So keep in mind when you're doing this process, it's good to have an extra hand with you because there's so many different things you have to do. You have to hold, you have to measure, you know, all of that kind of stuff. It's hard to do with just one person. So it's great if you have an extra hand. So I called up my buddies. I got one guy in the background. I got him helping me. So yeah. So really quickly, just talking about it, what we did, we just basically measured the holes on where the rods were going to tie in at the splitter and at the top of the bumper. And keep in mind, guys, this splitter this is going to be the first time this splitter's been put on one of these Panther customs. So it definitely came out great. Again, first time that you're going to see this splitter on this Panther customs front bumper. And again, we just measured the holes and then measured it at the top. And it's, like I said, it's great to have just an extra hand just to help hold everything and keep everything in place. But as you can see, everything came out great. So at this point, it was all about finessing this bumper back into place and getting everything tightened back up. Like I said, it took everybody's help. You know, we lifted up the Ryker and just did all kinds of things to get this back right. And then, as you can see, here's the finished product with the bumper on. It just needed to be secured. It looks great, man. Looks really, really good. So if you guys are interested, definitely check out MadMan Wrench Works. So now we just apply the finishing touches, secure the bumper, and we're on to the next step.
All right, guys, so as far as the Canards go, MadMan gives you a template. So we have this little template here. Your Canards are gonna sit like this on your front bumper. He's got the two holes. It's gonna require some drilling. And if you haven't noticed, my front bumper is different than maybe somebody else's. I have the Panther Customs front bumper. So mine's gonna be a little different than the standard bumper, but everything should still apply. Once you get your template, you're just gonna mark your holes, and then you're gonna go ahead and drill, and then you can actually secure the Canards. So let's do that now. Let's mark the holes, and let's get ready to drill. All right, so for the holes, guys, you need a 1/4 drill bit. What I'm actually have here is a step drill. A step bit, and I have a 1/4 on it. So I'm gonna use that because I don't have the drill bit. But like I said, I have a step drill bit, I guess you call it. And I have a 1/4, so I'm gonna do that now. And I'm a little scared, you guys. Yeah. Radio hoses or anything down there? This plastic on this custom is really thick. So I need it. Hopefully I did all that right. That's the other side. on that side. Oh, there you go. All right, guys, so with everything supplied, you know, of course, you get your Canard, you get this funky little offset washer, you get the screw, and you get that nice designed washer as well. I don't know what you call this, but it's offset. It's gonna sit underneath the Canard, so let's kind of get into it. And I'm actually gonna drill out my hole a little bit more. I didn't want to get into it too much, just in case I overdid it with my step. Oh yeah, that was perfect. Okay, so now we'll take this little guy, the little offset, see how that kind of works. Okay. All right, so now we kind of got it set. Now we'll take our nut. And now we'll just finish it out. And you're probably gonna need a, depending on how it's all set, you may need to get a ratchet or something just to hold everything into place. And we're good, and we can start on the next one. Is one of the Canards, and the thing about the Canards is that they need to be sitting around a 45-degree angle. So with the that spacer that is that's angled, once you drill your holes and you set that that angle, make sure you have that spacer sitting kind of on that angle. So when you put your screws in, it makes the Canard sit at that 45-degree angle. And y'all, it's looking sick as hell. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the other one on, and I need to get them tightened down. So I'm about to do that right now. All right, you guys, so as far as how those Canards look, oh my goodness, we have completely changed how this Ryker is looking. Shee! The Canards are definitely a hit. And I want you guys to keep in mind as you guys are installing this, the way that these washers are sitting, they're sitting at an angle. So when you place it down, place it so that it sits on the angle just right, screw in, and everything should sit nice and flush the way that it was intended to. So yeah, the Canards are looking sick. All right, Ryker fam, so with the wingettes or Canards installed, along with the front splitter, which looks sick, this is the full outcome. It is just a monstrous looking build, such an aggressive build. And I have to tell you, I did get a chance to ride. That's gonna be on another video. And it rides really well, especially with that new downforce that you get with that front splitter. So it's just a super awesome, super aggressive looking ride, and I love it. So I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Check out the man himself, MadMan. You can go to MadManWrenchWorks.com to check out what he has to offer. Super cool stuff. Anyway, guys, Ryker fam, you know what to do. Tap in. Let's go.